Every season, there's that one game, that one play, that just makes you scratch your head and say, what did I just see? Well, this might just be it. We're talking about a play so bizarre, so completely out of left field, that it didn't just decide a game, it flipped the entire NFC playoff race on its head. And look, that's coming from Sean McVay, a guy who's been to Super Bowls, a guy who has seen pretty much everything you can see on a football field. And even he was just stunned. That quote right there tells you just how much chaos this one moment caused. So what in the world actually happened? How did a seemingly normal play spiral into one of the wildest controversies of the year? Well, that's what we're here to do. Let's break it down. Okay, so first things first, you gotta understand the stakes here. This wasn't just some random Week 5 game. Oh no, this was a monster showdown with everything on the line. You've got the Rams versus the Seahawks, a nasty divisional rivalry. They do not like each other. It's late in the season, and the winner basically gets to sit in the driver's seat for the NFC West title. And it's all happening on Thursday Night Football, so the entire world is watching. The pressure was absolutely cranked up to 11. And that brings us to the moment, the one play that took this really intense football game and turned it into, well, something else entirely. A moment that started off looking completely routine. So here's the setup. It's late in the fourth quarter, under 7 minutes to go. The Seahawks just fought their way into the end zone for a touchdown, but they're still down by 2. The choice is obvious, right? You gotta go for 2 and tie this thing up. And on the field, it all looks pretty standard. Darnold takes the snap, looks to throw, but the pass gets batted down right at the line of scrimmage. The ball just flutters to the turf. The ref waves his arms, incomplete pass. The Rams are going nuts. They think they've just made a game-saving stop. Everyone's trotting out for the kickoff, play over. Or so we thought. And this is where the entire game takes a hard left turn into the twilight zone. Just when everyone is moving on, the officials step in, and an incredibly obscure rule is about to rear its head and change absolutely everything. I mean, let me paint the picture for you. The kickoff team is literally on the field. The ball is on the tee. The moment is done. And then everything just stops. An official comes on the loudspeaker and announces a replay review. A review for what? Nobody, not the players, not the coaches, not the announcers, had a clue what was going on. Okay, so it all boils down to this. One of the weirdest distinctions in the rulebook. Was it a forward pass or a backward pass? If it's a forward pass, like everyone assumed, the ball hits the ground, play's dead. Simple. But if it's a backward pass, even by an inch, it's not an incomplete pass. It's a fumble. The ball is live and anyone can pick it up and run with it. And after what felt like an eternity, the referee comes back out. The ruling? It was a backward pass, a fumble. And in all the confusion while the Rams were celebrating, the Seahawks running back Zach Charbonnet had the presence of mind to just pick up the ball in the end zone. The call is reversed. 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, out of thin air, it's a tie game. That massive defensive stop by the Rams? Erased. Gone. We're all tied up at 30, all because of a ruling that maybe 5 people in the stadium understood as it was happening. As you can probably imagine, the Rams sideline just erupted. The emotional whiplash of going from thinking you've all but won the game to suddenly being back in a dogfight was just written all over their faces. Pure disbelief. And you can just feel the shock in this quote from the Rams defensive captain, Kobe Turner. He says he was shook, and notice what he points to. It's the timing. He said it had already gotten to the kickoff phase. For the players on the field, the game had moved on. It felt like someone just changed the rules in the middle of everything. And the confusion went all the way to the top. This is Matthew Stafford, a 15-year veteran quarterback. And even he was confused about the rule itself, saying he didn't think you could even do that. When your future Hall of Fame quarterback doesn't understand the ruling, you know you've got a real controversy on your hands. And of course, because this is the modern NFL, the frustration spilled right over onto social media. Star receiver Puka Nacua with the classic sarcastic tweet, thanking the Stripes for their contribution. That lull at the end just drips with frustration, perfectly capturing that feeling of helplessness, like the game was just taken away from them. So, look, this wasn't just a weird moment that'll end up on a blooper reel. No. This one single, bizarre call had massive, tangible consequences that rippled across the entire league. Because, of course, the game went to overtime. And in a game this tight, this emotional, wouldn't you know it, it's decided by the slimmest of margins. The Seahawks go down, get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Rams answer with a touchdown, but miss the extra point. They lose by 1. A single point. And there it is, the knockout punch. That one reversed call didn't just tie the game late in the fourth quarter. It directly led to an overtime loss that completely flipped the script, snatching control of the NFC West away from the Rams and handing it right to their biggest rival. And that's what we're left with, right? It's this bigger question. Even if by the letter of the law, the officials technically made the correct call, is this really how we want games to be decided? On a technicality so obscure that even the players on the field are left completely baffled. It leaves you wondering just how much a team's fate should rest in the hands of the rulebook instead of the players themselves.